Hey, welcome back to another episode of Kotura-san. Like I said before, I think this is going to be the next series that I just keep doing these little recordings for. It's pretty fun. I like talking about it. Versus the normal type of review. So anyway, the last we left off, it was just mostly intro to Haruka meeting Manabe, them getting together, and us learning about Haruka's, past, or getting used to her psychic powers and messing with all lives in her own completely. But that episode turned out pretty good, and that's what kind of got me interested to continue doing this. So I'll keep doing this. Now this week, I think it's more of like, oh, here's the other characters type of intro. So because we have Yuriko, she's got blue hair. She's the Hanazawa character. Looking for her last week, but I assumed she was going to be a different character. But this is fine. I like her as a character. She's kind of pushy a little bit towards Haruka. I know a bunch of people, when they first see her, she seems kind of shady. It's like she just shows up out of the blue and suddenly wants to take Haruka to their club, the ESP club. She's like the president of that, which seemed weird to me when I first saw her. I also just grab Haruka and hug on her or anything. I was like, what's she doing? Seems kind of weird for her. And then when you get to the club, you finally meet the other kid, Daichi. He's really short, wears glasses. He's voiced by Hiro Shinpachi. I know him better from Bento. He was the main guy from that series. Yeah, his voice he can play these serious roles and then these wacky roles. He's also in Senyu this week, or this season for a little short 5-minute episode type thing. I think he's your typical smart kid. He looks kind of goofy design wise anyway. I know in the preview for the next episode it looked like him and Yuriko kind of hit off, or I think they're friends. But who knows? Maybe there's a second couple in the works. I don't know. It doesn't seem like nothing would be romantic between them. And then we have I see. Yeah, Hayori. She's we met her in the first episode. She was the redhead that was kind of hitting on Manabe, but he kind of ignored her. She's interesting. I mean, I think every series needs that kind of villain character, and I think for the second episode she comes off as easily as the villain. But even though Yuriko, she seems kind of she's got some other intentions. When you first see her in the club with Haruka and Manabe and Daichi, she's kind of hinting towards something. She lets something of her past, leak out, and it's a shot of her mom. The suicide thing. It's kind of depressing for a split second, but Yuriko kind of plays it off as I'm not doing anything on purpose. But it's not totally revealed afterwards that after Haruka and Manabe leave, Daichi kind of tells her, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that to, Haruka? Why'd you let her in on this? Because I guess you learned that Yuriko's mom was psychic. Kind of like Haruka. But she was involved with, she would help him find, criminals, the police, things like that. And I guess slowly people started thinking, oh, this is fake. Psychic powers don't exist. You're a fraud. You're doing all this, and all this bad stuff piled up, and eventually you get suicide by her mom. So I guess Yuriko wants to prove that psychics are real, and so that's the whole point of why she wants Haruka to stick around, to prove to the world, hey, look, the psychics are real. My mom wasn't fake. Things like that. Let's see what else. And at the beginning, with Manabe and Haruka kind of walking to school together, having a little fun. Those two always have fun together. And, even though Manabe joins the club, I thought was kind of funny. Because he has no psychic ability whatsoever, but when he wants to learn, they give him the option of learning other powers. So he's like, I want to learn how to make girls' skirts get shorter. That was pretty funny for me. I just couldn't stop laughing. And he wants X-ray vision so he can see through clothes. I'm like, yeah, well. Fortunately, this is not Celebrity Darkness, so I don't think it's gonna happen for him anyway. And the way Yuriko and Haruka kind of act they have the whole Kyoko and maybe Akarin thing from the Yuri thing going. You know, like you have Haruka's trying to escape the club. She doesn't want to be in there, and Yurika's like, no, you're kind of mine now. So like I own you. Even Daichi kind of gets on it when near the end she tries to leave the club, like run out. She sees the door open. Then Daichi slams the door. She runs face first, smacking the door. It's those scenes like that. Just yeah, I guess slapstick is kind of cracks me up more than puns or things like that. But I think that's easy. But even though all this stuff, all this happy, awesome stuff was fun, but of course it wouldn't be Kotura-san without some drama, which I was speculating they wouldn't have anymore after this, because it seemed like they're going for like the happy-go-lucky route, but I don't think they're going to do that, especially with the reveal of Yuriko's mom at the beginning like that. But even with the drama bits where Yuriko basically using Haruka, I think Haruka kind of knew close to the end that she was being used, but she just felt so bad for Yuriko, she just had to help. Even if it was, being used, like, because they had the fortune-telling booth, and Yuriko was trying to do it with Haruka's help, but it wasn't working so well, so they switched. And Haruka starts getting dead on with these people's fortunes, because, obviously she can read their minds. And then you have Hayori, she enters the scene, and it's like, drama, because she doesn't like Haruka at all. And when she's reading her mind to do a fortune, she's revealing all this nasty, dirty stuff about her, saying that, you're using Manabe, you're just taking advantage of him, all this random stuff like that. And eventually it gets to her, and Kotora gets sick, she pukes. Because, under all this pressure, everyone's watching her, and it gets to her. And after that, for like, I think, I don't know how many days, but it was like, she was being bullied by, Hayori for a while. Keeping it a secret from everyone, ditching club, things like that, not wanting to show up. And then I guess Manabe finally puts two and two together and figures out Hayori is the one to blame, and he confronts her about it, and he basically, lays down on her saying that, she got sick because you have a dirty mind, and that's what made her sick. And I was just, at that moment, I was just, cheering Manabe on. Yeah, it's not usually something you see in anime with a guy kind of steps up and, I guess mans up and confronts someone starting with drama. It's something that I rarely ever see. Not that it never happens, I know it happens in certain shows, but for this, I was expecting Manabe to be this dumb main protagonist where you have all of them in the anime, which it gets annoying after a while when they're just dumber than rocks. But this time, he actually figures it out, steps up, and, comes to Haruka's, not her rescue, but I guess you could say he came to her rescue, confronting Hayori about it, and I guess it makes her mad, but in the next episode, it showed her, like, she's practicing, I guess, karate. I guess her family owns, like, a dojo or some kind of weird thing. So I'm hoping she doesn't resort to physical violence to Haruka, but knowing her, she might, but we'll see. That's for the drama bits, but for the fun moments, like I said, we had Manabe want all these, he wants X-ray vision and make girls' skirts shorter, things like that. Pretty funny. You had at the end, you had Haruka hiding in a box. Every time I see that happen, I'm just picturing Metal Gear Solid music in the background. Just it's funny to me. And and the dream. More of Manabe's dreams. He has several dreams about Haruka as normal, just to make her mad, and that makes Yuri kind of laugh, because she likes watching the two of them, how they act, I guess. Which is nice. And for Haruka, she's finally got friends at the end. She's got a club she can join, people that don't fear her ability. But to see how long that lasts. So, we still don't know about Daichi, what's his psychic ability, what does he gain from all this? Is he just there to be with his friend Yurika, or is there something extra? So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Wait to see you next week for episode 3. Thanks for listening. See ya.